wrist up high. That's it. Take a breath. That's the sound I like to hear. Nothing but net. That's it.
It's a moment that has happened thousands and thousands of times before. A father in the gym with his son, rebounding,
Splash.
passing, and encouraging.
Nice and smooth, Bubba. I'd be a rich man if I had a quarter for all the hours we spent.
Can't even tell you the number of shots, the number of free throws that my dad's rebounded for me for. I mean, probably to the point he'd get blisters on his fingers from the amount of hours that we've spent, just in the driveway, in the backyard, shooting.
Left-handed. Pow! He can do it either way. I never once felt like I was put out. I always wanted to, spend that time with him and help him develop something he loved.
And it all paid off. Dustin McGuire started all 4 years in high school. In his senior season at Edwardsville, the Tigers won their first 30 games. McGuire was a lethal long-range shooter, leading the area in three-point shooting, making over half of his trays. He scored over 2,000 points, was first-team All-Metro, and the Belleville News-Democrat Player of the Year.
Anytime he got an inch, he could get it off quick and make them. And, I think he's just a testament that if you work really hard at something, you can do well. Repetition is a pretty important thing.
After a season and a half at SLU of limited playing time and redshirting under coaches Brad Soderberg and Rick Majerus, McGuire transferred to Northern Kentucky.
I truly believe that if Coach Soderberg would have stayed around, I would have gotten my opportunity. And, I think things would have worked out. I was fortunate to get away when I did.
Dustin was fortunate and fabulous. On November 8, 2008, in his first game for NKU against the second-ranked Louisville Cardinals, who were opening up a new building, McGuire put on one of the greatest shooting displays in America that season. 33 points on 9 of 12 shooting from three-point range.
The feeling I had that night, anything was going to go in. And the thing about it was we were in the game. We had a chance to win. So it wasn't just an individual thing. It was, the opportunity for a Division II Northern Kentucky University to be playing against the #2 team in the country, coached by Rick Pitino, and be in the game. It was a special night.
A special year also. The boy who worked with his dad on those free throws for all those years led the country in free throw percentage at 93%. He averaged 15 points a game and made all-conference. And the following year was named a preseason All-American. But a back injury took most of his junior year. And then last May, he got the news: testicular cancer.
It was shocking. I can't even put into words the way I felt. I knew something was wrong. I knew something wasn't right, but you just never think that you're going to have cancer.
It was the worst day of my life, and all I could think is take me, not him. And unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. And so it was the toughest moment I've ever lived through. Just seeing the pain that it was putting him in.
I had surgery. I had the cancer removed on my left testicle in May, and then we were really hoping that would be it.
His final year of college basketball through a herniated disc operation, had survived the testicular cancer surgery, and we were on top of the world thinking that was it.
In September, Dustin McGuire was set and ready to go. He was going to go to law school at Northern Kentucky University and play his senior year of college basketball and make a lot of three-pointers. But something didn't feel right. He went to a doctor in Cincinnati, and they sent the results here to the St. Louis Cancer Center. The cancer was back.
While he was coming back from his back surgery, probably the second toughest moment after the initial.
Has there ever been a time where you say to yourself, why do I have to go through this? I mean, I'm a 22-year-old playing college basketball. Why me?
I would be lying if I didn't tell you that I didn't lay in bed at night and ask the why me. I think it's only natural, but I've tried to avoid that, especially as it's come back, and just accepted it that it has happened. The cancer spread to the lymph nodes, and the chemotherapy began. 9 weeks of it, sometimes 6 hours of strength-sapping sessions.
He's through 7 weeks now. His mother, Becky, is there for support, but this is not what a 22-year-old college basketball player is supposed to be doing in his senior year.
The chemotherapy is tough. It's obviously, you know, the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. You know, being here, coming in every day, I've just really tried to come in with the mindset of knowing that it's what I need to do, it's what's going to make me better, and you know, as hard as it is, that's really what's been able to get me through it, just knowing that this is what my body needs. Dustin's doctor at the St. Louis Cancer Center is Daniel Cuevas.
We do the chemotherapy, and at the end of the chemotherapy, we see that there is still a residual mass in there, cancer in there. We'll have the surgeon take that out. And once the surgeon takes it out, there's 3 possibilities. 1, that is just the scar tissue. 2, that is still cancer, testicular cancer. In that case, he will need more chemotherapy. Or 3, that this has evolved into a different type of cancer called a teratoma.
On December 13th, Dustin McGuire will get the results back. And even if the cancer is back, McGuire will not back down. The kid who made himself into a college basketball player has more baskets to make and more life to live. Losing to cancer is not part of the equation for Dustin McGuire.
This is a no-lose situation, and I've talked to the doctors, and there's no way that I'm not going to overcome this. I've just made up my mind from day one that this is something I'm going to overcome. It's going to happen. So, you know, failure is in no way an option here. So, you know, just knowing that I'm going to give everything I've got to overcome this, it gives me confidence each day, you know, till the point that I know that I'm cancer-free.
Do this all day long, all day, buddy.
With editor John King, Frank Cusimano, Sports Plus.
That's what I'm talking about.